boys and girls. Mrs. Anderson here from the Conservation District. And today on Exploring Mother Nature, we're going to learn about this guy. Do you know what it is? Well, remember last time we talked about the scientists putting all the animals on Earth into 6 main groups. Do you think this animal belongs in the fish group? Swimming with fins? If you said no, you're right. How about the reptile group with the snakes and things like that have hard, dry skin? Do you think he belongs in that group? No. How about the bird group? He does fly, but all the birds have feathers, and he doesn't have feathers, so not the bird group. How about the amphibian group? The frogs and the toads and the salamanders that have moist skin? No, he's not in that group. Let's see, what other group could he be in? The mammal group. That's the group we're in. And also kitties and puppies, they're in the mammal group. No, not the mammal group. How about the insect group? The insects have 6 legs. She has 6 legs, and they have 3 body parts: head, thorax, and abdomen. And on the head, they have beautiful antennae, just like I have on today. And do you know, boys and girls, they use the antenna to feel things like we feel with our hands, and also to smell with, but we use our noses. This is in the insect group, you're right. And boys and girls, this is a beautiful monarch butterfly. I bet you've seen them outside in the summer when you're playing in your yard. Now, boys and girls, we talked about the head. The thorax, the middle part, is where the wings are attached and where the feet, the 6 legs, are attached. And the bottom part, the abdomen, that's the stomach. Our stomach is in the middle of our body, so that's different from the monarch. And boys and girls, to help us understand more about this beautiful animal, I have a wonderful story called Monarch. Come play with me. I'd like to share it with you. Monarch, come play with me. What is play? I'll show you. We'll have fun. Hey, what are you doing? She's picking him up. You feel sticky. I'm not sticky. My back feet have little hooks that help me hold on to my leaf, and I leave a silk thread everywhere I go. Put me down. I cannot play. Why can't you play? I have too much to do. What do you have to do? I must eat and eat. I eat too. She's eating an apple, isn't she? That looks tasty. I'll grow fast. When I'm too big for my skin, I will make a mat of silk threads. I'll hook my back legs into the mat and crawl right out of my tight skin. I will have a bigger new skin to grow into. I'm growing too. Some of my clothes are too small, but my skin still fits. Maybe you're growing big and growing out of some of your clothes. I will eat only milkweed, and I'll make lots of frass. I eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, pickles and peaches. Frass is a funny word, but I know what it means. Ha ha, everybody poops. When I'm big enough, I will look for a special place to make a sturdy button with my silk thread. I'll hang by my feet from the button for a long time. I can hang by my feet for a little while. She's on her bunk bed, isn't she? When the time is right, I'll squeeze out of my skin. I will wiggle and push to become a chrysalis. I don't know how to do that. I will watch you. I'll be very still, but inside I will be changing. When I come out, I will be very different. I'll be very busy at school, but I will look out for you. She's a good friend, isn't she, boys and girls? You sure do look different. Are you okay? I must pump up my wings before I can spread them wide. I'll take you back outside so you can fly. I must fly high and far away. Goodbye, I will remember you. Now, boys and girls, do you know where our beautiful monarch butterflies are going to fly? They're going to make a long journey south. They're going to migrate. Can you say that word with me? Migrate. One more time. Migrate. Very good. To migrate means that they're going to fly south. Because boys and girls, soon it will be winter. And will there be flowers for them to drink their nectar from? No, they'll be covered with snow. So they need to go south where they can find food. That's what animals do when they migrate. And boys and girls, they're going to fly a very long way on their journey. They're going to go all the way to the beautiful Sierra Madre Mountains in Mexico. That's another country. And they're going to go 2,000 to 3,000 miles. That's really far, boys and girls. And what they're going to do when they get there is they're all going to cluster on beautiful Oyamel fir trees. Those are trees that are like an umbrella for the monarchs. They'll be protected from the rain, and they'll be able to stay warm. They'll all cluster together, tens of thousands of them in one tree. That's a lot of butterflies. And boys and girls, they'll stay there from October through March. And then in the spring, they'll make the long journey back north, back up here where we live. They'll migrate north, and they'll be back home, and it'll start all over again. Boys and girls, do you remember what the animals need to survive in their habitat, which is the place where they live? Our beautiful butterflies need certain things to survive. What do you think they are? If you said food to eat, you're right. And if you said water to drink, that's right too. And shelter, a place to protect them from the rain and the different weather we get outside, just like you have school that protects you from the snow, and your home that protects you from the rain. And also, boys and girls, they need space to grow, just like you like to have space at recess to run around and play, and you need space in your home to grow. So those are the important things that they need: food, water, shelter, and space, just like you do. And boys and girls, if you'd like to help our friends, the butterflies, there's things that you can do right at your house. You can ask mom and dad or grandma and grandpa to help you plant milkweed that they'll need and lots of flowers that have nectar for them to drink. And that's what you can do to help our friends, the monarchs. Well, boys and girls, that's all the time we have today. Thank you for joining me on another episode of Exploring Mother Nature. Bye.